What's up? This is a new year of 2012. The spring fishing season for catfish just started, and today we're explaining a little bit about what you should do for early spring fishing for fish, especially catfish and carp. I would show you a split sinker rig, or a slide. I don't know what it's called. It slides so the catfish don't. They bite longer because of the weight. They don't feel the weight. I'll show you basically the main baits you want to use. You got my regular dough ball. You get Post biscuits. They're big boxes. You can go to a grocery store, big grocery store, commercial line, and they're about $3 to $4 a box. Which vanilla extract that you need. There's only 2 ingredients you need. The vanilla is probably, if you go get cheap knockoff stuff, which I recommend, it's probably about $1 a bottle for about this size. This is what you do. You get the 3 biscuits that come in the Post box in the little packet. This is what it is. This is what I can keep it in. If you take the biscuits, you put them in your hand, you dunk them, let it drain, and do that 3 times. You water up with a ball and make an insertion with your thumb into the ball. Put a little bit of vanilla extract in until it flows out of the top. Then you mold it all together. We got chicken livers. These are basically top of the line brand, the stuff that you actually would eat. I bought this at a local meat market, and for $3, you don't normally want to pay that much for this. It should be about $1.50. This is just a top brand, and it was the only thing I had. So yeah, these are real good. They're nice and meaty and stuff. Catfish love these. Basically, it's hard to get on the hook. If you buy them, when you buy them, they've been frozen already once. If you freeze them again in your freezer, and you pull them out of the freezer, if you try to get them on your hook, they won't stay very well. It just all turns to mesh, so I don't recommend freezing it again. And another good thing is always Nightcrawler. This normally, in the beginning of the year, does well with all types of main fish, but the main fish in the beginning of the year, live bait is always good for the freshwater drum. They call her sheephead around Wheeling, or drum bass. They like the live bait just because, I don't know, just because of the vibration. Basically, line-wise, or say if you're fishing something like this, like a small creek, the deeper it is out there right now is probably only about 6 feet. You see this line right here is probably about 12-pound, 8-pound test, and this size pole is good, but this is about a medium-sized pole. This is probably about 5'7" pole, 5'9", 5'10", around that area, and I got a 8-pound test. This is Stren fluorocarbon. This is the ideal rig I like to use other than slip sink. Get a snap swivel. You tie a fisherman's knot, a clinch knot, and you get hooks with leaders on it. This is size 4. You might want to maybe go size 1 if you're fishing for bigger cats. And regular split shots. These are very expensive now. They're starting to raise prices on these. But these are, I believe, 1/16 ounces. So you put 2 on there, you're getting half an ounce. Not half an ounce. I don't even know. Okay. 1/4 ounce. So I mean, this is the ideal rig that I always use. Now let's talk a little bit of trout fishing. Around anywhere, normally trout are stocked if the weather is always cold around February. I know around this area, They stock once in February, twice in March, twice in April, and twice in May. Power bait is generally what people use around this area, especially me. This is chartreuse red, and this is probably my favorite just because of the bright color. You can see that. This is actually chartreuse. This is a nice bright green. A lot of trout like seek this out too, as well as the red. These are little, they're like little balls, like little red. They kind of look like giant caviar with a little bit of like this weird glitter stuff. And it's like basically like trout fish are pellet fed. So trout, when they're pellet fed like that, they want to go for stuff that look like pellets. So along as well with these are glow baits. They come in various different colors. Looks like a pellet to them, and they think, that's something normal. They'll bite that, That's why fishing with corn is always great, because they're used to stuff that shape. Springtime bass fishing hasn't yet started. It's March 21st and 22nd, somewhere around that area. Around April 15th, fish will, smallmouths around, in current waters like these. Smallmouth bass will start moving up from rivers, whatever, etc. is whatever they're moving up from. And this is probably my favorite. Just basically, this is one of my friend's knots. He does this little special knot here. This is probably one of the greatest knots you'll ever see if you're actually fishing for some game. You want to just put a fisherman knot on there, that's fine. Next episode, my friend will show you how to tie this. But this is basically just a 1/8 ounce jig head, white jig head with a red eye, and a 3-inch Mr. Twister, or whatever brand. And it's a nice little thing. It works because it's nice and bright. They can see it in low water clarity. And yeah, so that's basically it for this first video of Fishing Vids 101. We'll be going with you this weekend with some more tips about whatever we get into this weekend, dam fishing or whatever. So yeah, we'll see you this weekend. See you next week.
Goodbye.